Alright, you guys, welcome back YouTube to our Alpha Mage channel where adventure awaits and magic is real. As of this morning, I'm really excited to announce that the Alpha Mage Set 1 Initiation Packs are now available on the GameCrafter for the Dex and Booster Packs. So, information is in the description below. There will be 2 links, so if you'd like to get your hands on them, please check them out. I'm really excited, you guys. It took quite a bit of time to get up to this point, but it's finally up and running, and you guys can finally get your hands on him. I know some of you guys have been really excited. So what we've been doing within the last, since the set was created, I've been figuring out what our next set of cards are going to be. So they're basically already planned out. We're just going to be getting those started here in a little bit. So if you guys can show your support, comment down below, share this with your friends. If we could get up to 50 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. I also have a few possible surprises, things that I will be doing with the Alpha Mage trading card game. So I guess I'm thinking about a few ideas that I think will be a lot of fun that we can do. But anyway, since our last video, I've been doing some gameplay testing. So what you're going to see here in just a little bit is a video of 2 people who have never played this game before. We're just going to show different clips of their gameplay. I'll do a little bit of a commentary for it, so you guys can see a little bit of what's going on. This isn't going to be how to play video, or it's going to show how to do gameplay. It's just showing them playing. One of these individuals has actually never played a trading card game in their life before. Maybe once, they said, and he really enjoyed it. He loved it. He got all into it. So that made me excited, and excited for you guys when you guys play. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments below. But without further ado, let's get into this gameplay video. Alright, you guys, here we go with the gameplay. Now, my buddy on the left in the red shirt, he's the individual I told you about that has not played a TCG game ever before. So I was pretty surprised, and it was just a testament to the simplicity of the game. And I was really excited about that because he's never played. We didn't really go over the instructions too quickly. I just helped him out a little bit. So if you saw like a card had a certain effect, a couple times I just explained what they did, but he caught on really fast just when he understood how the field worked. So those 4 little tokens you see, those white square or rectangles, again, those are the active spell slots. That's the active zone. The cards on the side are your reserve pile. Those are cards that cannot be targeted unless otherwise specified. You have a card that can specifically target those. But again, each card gives you spell points on the field. So if you haven't seen the gameplay video, I would invite you to check it out, so you guys can see exact. So this might make a little bit of sense. Oh, he's got an Alpha Mage on a spell on his left one, Rise Up. That's a really good card. Very powerful. You need quite a few spell points on the field to be able to get it, but that's one of the great things that we love about the game, and especially that my buddy kind of talked about. Well, both of them, as they're trying to decide. As you see, he used a spell token. Basically, that's a face down card. It gives you 2 spell points, and if you remember, you can choose to use those, but you cash them out. That's the brilliant thing that we really enjoyed in adding that to the game, because one of the problems that we've seen, or that people have complained about when they've seen other TCGs, when you're dealing with resources and you're needing resources to play certain cards, is you basically get resource gypped. Sometimes you have enough resources, but the problem is the way you shuffle and you draw, you basically have to keep skipping turns, or you can't do anything because you don't have enough resources to play them. So it's kind of a bummer. So one of the things we do to kind of offset that fault in our card game is we wanted to make sure that you have the opportunity to place where you can still do something to still kind of help you progress towards your goals in the game. So when you see any of the cards being placed face down, it's kind of a risk. You got to weigh it out. You got to think about it, because you say, okay, I got this really good card, but if I won't have any time to play it, I can't do anything with it. So it's kind of lore friendly, where you think, if a mage needs extra help, he sits down, he meditates, whatever, just to get an added measure of strength or added energy. It's that same concept, lore wise. You place it face down, and then you can choose to use those spell points. But instead of placing a card down when you use it, you got to place the card down, but you got to cash in those spell points. So it's kind of like a temporary spell points it gives you. You may see that here within the next little bit. But they're going back and forth. They've got 2 rings of Menser on the field. That gives them bonuses to the card. Oh, there's my buddy placing down a spell point token, because he's trying to add, place a card down that he doesn't have quite enough for. So let's see what they're doing. I know my buddy on the right, he's trying to decide what he's doing. I think he actually has the same Alpha Mage card as this guy here in the red shirt, the Rise Up. Oh, he's checking what the Tripping Root ability does. He's reading his effect. He wants to get rid of that. So let's see. Yeah, you guys, so overall, you could see this is their absolute first time doing it. You can see how it's going pretty fast. They're just reading, they're just checking, just seeing what the cards are. But again, as you play, you start to get familiarize yourself. And that's with any TCG game, or any game in general. You get used to it. But you can notice how things are working really smoothly. They're starting to move cards over. Unfortunately, when they play, oh, there we go. Yep, there's the Alpha Mage card. You can have the exact same as my other buddy. But anyway, yeah, unfortunately, they weren't able to actually finish the game. They did have a meeting they had to get to. They had some other things they had to do. But they really loved it. They were really excited. They actually wanted to play it again. And they almost didn't want to get to their meeting that they had to go to. But it was fun kind of test playing it with them to see what it's like for 2 people who have not yet played the game. So what we decided to do is they were given a few extra turns, and then they just stopped the game. They just count how many spell points they had on the field, and it was really close, you guys. My buddy in the red shirt, first time he's ever played, or played any TCG game for that matter, he won by 1 spell point. So it was a lot of fun. It was really great. The other guy wanted a little bit of a rematch, the guy in the gray shirt. But anyway, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh, there he's going. He's playing a spell point token down, and I think he's still deciding. I think, if I remember correctly, he's gonna place it down so he can have enough spell points to play Fake Arrow, Master card, and then he's gonna cash in that spell. Okay, so he plays it down. See what he does. If I remember correctly. He's placing that down. Nope, he's going to cash that in. Yep, he placed it down, he cashes it in. He's able to play a Fake Arrow Master card. Yeah, but anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, if you want your hands on these cards, check them down. Check in the description below. Just so you guys know, these cards were just printed cards off, I think, of Kinko's. So if you think they look good, they're going to be a lot better when you actually get the real thing. They're going to be a little bigger too. These were a lot smaller versions. They weren't printed as well because it didn't come from an actual printing company. So I showed a gameplay and unboxing video of booster packs, or of a deck, and I will be here of a couple booster packs, kind of a part 1 and part 2, because I got 2 of them. So I'm really excited to show you guys. The card qualities were amazing. I was so happy. But anyway, this was just a test with them to see with all the cards that we had, so they can really get the full gambit of how the game works. So I was really excited. So again, check out on the description below. Set 1 is out for the decks and the booster packs. So if you have any questions, leave me a message. Put them in the comments below. I do read them, you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support and everything, for sharing, for liking the videos. It does help me out. So check it out, you guys. Till next time.